Hey guys, if you are watching this video, it is because you are now working at home to stay safe and keep others safe, and you need to know a little bit more how to use Google Hangouts, Google Meet, and Google Chat to still work and collaborate with your coworkers. So in this video, I will show you guys how to do that. So first we're going to start at just a blank Google screen. We're going to go to the right-hand side and click on this icon. And we're going to start with Google Hangouts, which if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can find Google Hangouts here. So Google Hangouts is the old version that Google created to video conference, phone call, and message people using Google accounts. This is eventually going to disappear, and Google Meet, which we'll talk about later, will host video conferencing and phone calls, and Google Hangouts will turn into Google Chat and be a place where you can message coworkers. So on the Google Hangout screen, we're going to talk mostly about messaging coworkers. So if you want to collaborate with people at the district office, but you don't feel the need for a video conference or a phone call, you can instant message them through Google Hangouts. And you can do this by starting a new conversation. And you have the option to individually message people. So I can individually message Chain and write my response here and send it. Or if I want to do a group of people, say I can make a new group. Say I needed to work with Christina, on something, as well as maybe I had to ask Luke a question. I could create a group and then we are in a chat together. I could message, even add fun little emojis if I wanted to have a conversation and keep that work going at home. Another way that you could view this is if you go to your Gmail. In the bottom corner of your Gmail, you will be able to see, it is still loading, give it a second, your little picture in the chat down here. So you can pop out the chat in your Gmail so you're working at everything at one location. So Google Hangouts is not the preferred place to use video calls anymore. Google Hangouts by the end of 2020 will not exist. It'll be just Google Chat. It'll be an updated version. And the video conferencing part has already been created under something called Google Meet. So if you click on this icon again, you can find Google Meet. And this is where you can have video conferences with your team and collaborate. So on this page, you can click on Join or Start a Meeting, add a nickname, and if you already have a meeting, it'll show up in that scheduled box. And then just to show you guys what this looks like a little bit, we're going to go through this screen. My internet is a little slow here, so it's just taking a second. Hello, everybody. So you have the opportunity to check to make sure that your speaker works, that your camera works. Then you have the option to join. When you join, it gives you the information that you need to either add people or share out the information in a link in an email, just like you would in Blue Jeans. So let me go ahead and turn off my camera there. In Google Hangouts, or Google Meet, you have the option to turn on captions. So if you didn't have volume, or if you just wanted students or staff members to be able to see what you're saying, you have the option to have a visual. You can present your screen, either your entire screen or a window. You have the option in here to turn off captions, record the meeting, which is really important if you wanted to show other people. You could change the layout, so if you wanted to look at your screen in a little different way, or on settings. If you wanted to change the resolution of your video, if streaming is a little slow, the lower the resolution, the easier it'll be to connect. You can do that as well. And then if you wanted to chat within your conference as you guys are going, you can maybe send links or just type messages to everybody in your chat and go from there. You can see the people in your chat as well. You can add people again this way, invite them to come to your meeting. So there are several other ways to join a Google Hangouts, and we're going to do that or a Google Meet, excuse me. So we could do it from the icon that we saw over here in the corner. We can also go to just meet.google.com, join a meeting from this screen. Or another way is if we go to our Google Calendar. So for me, I have my email, my chat, my Google Calendar, my to-do list, and my notes all in one screen. So I can go to my calendar and make it bigger so this is a little bit easier to see. And if I wanted to create a meeting, just letting it load, my Wi-Fi at home is not as fast as the Wi-Fi at the district. If I wanted to create a meeting, I would click on my calendar and an event will pop up. It comes in this kind of condensed mode, so I'm going to expand it and say more options. I could say maybe RTI meeting. I'll set my time and my place, or not my time and my place, my date and my time, excuse me. If I want to repeat this, so maybe we're going to collaborate using Google Meet weekly or on a daily basis, just so it's already preset, especially if you're using the same people. And then to add your Meet meeting, you will click on Hangouts, Add Conferencing, and add that Meet. And then just like in Blue Jeans, this will send the information to them. This link can be used to join. Another great part is you can add guests. So you can click on guests. Maybe I wanted Shane to come to this. Maybe I want Christina to come to this meeting. I can add them here. Maybe I could put a location or just leave it blank. And then I can save it. Once I save it, a notification will pop up asking if I want to send an invite to the people that I invited, and it'll go directly to their email. If you want to do that, you could say yes or you could say no, hit save, and then everything is automatically set up. So let me set up a meeting that will not give people notifications. So once I save this, it is on my calendar. It is on the calendar of anybody who I invited. And if I click on it, I can just click on this Join Hangouts Meet tab. And it takes me to the Meet screen again, which is really easy, really simple for us to do. So this is just going to be a great way for you to collaborate, kind of stay in contact with people at the district. Google is a great place because it keeps everything all in one spot. We already use the Google Drive. We're already using Gmail. Now you can see everything is under the same software. Google is really great because everything integrates really well. If you come to my email again, you can see that I can look at my chat over here and the people in that chat. I can look at my calendar. I can look at my to-do list. I can look at my emails. So it's just going to be a really great way for me to stay organized during this trying time that we have. If you have any questions or need any help with anything, please feel free to reach out to me via Google Meet, Google Chat, or email, and I will be available for you guys. Everybody just stay safe, wash your hands, and don't forget to sanitize your devices.